Hello, everybody. I'm Tom Marker, and just enjoyed a wonderful performance by Shemekia Copeland with Ronnie Baker Brooks. Really, personally, two of my all-time favorite blues singers and performers in the world. And I'm so glad you're here in Chicago and therefore meeting each other and playing with each other. And Ronnie was somebody who was born in Chicago, as he sings in his songs, and you came to Chicago because of the blues. So we've been so thrilled to have you here. And we're so excited about the new album that was supposed to come out in the spring, isn't that right?
It was. It was supposed to come out earlier in the year. And with everything going on, I don't think the label wanted to release it right away till we found out what was going to go on. And I think as time went by, we realized nobody's going back to work anytime soon.
No.
We might as well put this record out because it's a record for the times.
Yeah.
It's a record for what's happening. So
It is.
I wanted people to hear it, so I'm glad it's out.
Yeah, we were looking forward to a really big weekend right about the time of the album's release. You were going to be one of the headliners on one of the nights at the Chicago Blues Fest. It was going to be a really big weekend. And
so disappointed. I was so excited about that.
But then the title track, you decided to release quite a while ago, back in June, on Juneteenth.
Yeah. I really wanted to have that song come out because I'm just so tired of everybody's messed up attitudes. It's like, y'all need to get a grip. This is terrible. Everybody's so angry and nothing gets accomplished that way. Nothing.
Well, when people get together, there's two subjects that almost come up in every conversation. One of them is politics and one of them is the COVID. And the song you had on the lead track on the album just before this current one, Ain't Got Time for Hate, both that and Uncivil War have similar themes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's about bringing people together. Lord knows we have enough people splitting us apart. So if I could be someone to help bring people together, then that's what I want to do. I want a better world for my baby. I want him to be in a world where people can agree to disagree. It's okay that we have a difference of opinions, but it's not okay that we hate each other because of it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, we love the songs, and thank you very much for making those records.
Thank you.
Now, also on the new album, you have special guests that come from areas outside of the blues, as you did on the previous album. So you're really an Americana artist.
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, well.
But I'm a blues singer. I feel like everything I sing sounds like blues because of my voice. But I do love the fact that I feel like all these genres are cousins and we should all be making music together.
Yes.
And, and I love that I have banjo on my records and all these just different instruments all this different instrumentation that you don't hear on your normal blues records because it should be there. It should be. Yeah.
And blues should be considered part of Americana. What's more American than the blues?
Exactly. It is the number one roots music as far as I'm concerned.
I'm with you on that one. So, with all the great guest artists that you have on your albums, I'm still thrilled when I see you live and you've got your band together. I love the band.
Yeah.
Love seeing the band live.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
We might have to wait a while for that.
I miss my guys so much, but I'm so grateful, of course, that Ronnie's here in the city and we can do things together because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten through this pandemic. I was able to actually sing a little bit because he's here and do these types of things. It's wonderful, because my guys are all out of town.
Yeah. Well, are you staying home? What's your daily life like? I know you have a side job, we should mention. You're a disc jockey.
I am a disc.
As I am, yes.
On satellite radio. And I love doing that. I do that Monday to Friday. And most of my other time is just spent looking after my almost 4-year-old little man, my little man child who runs my life. Tom, God is funny because I always said that I would never let a man run my life. And of course, that all changed. Now it's even worse. I got a little man. He's, 3 foot something, and he's running my life. It's just crazy.
Well, your husband is a big influence on your life too, as I just learned. You're moving to California soon, very soon.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Well, I'm an out of work blues singer right now, so
Yeah.
as so many other artists are. And my husband got a really good job in Oceanside, California, about 30 miles north of San Diego. And so, yeah, we're packing it up. I sold my house in a day.
Oh.
I know, it happened so quickly. And now I'm packing it up and heading to California. It's crazy.
Oceanside, one-time
Oceanside.
home of Candy Kane.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Performed
that.
on this stage
Yeah,
a
I
number
didn't
of
know
times.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about performing at the White House.
It was surreal. It was surreal. I remember things, there's a few things that I really remember. It's one, we were rehearsing there. So we spent about 3 days at the White House. And one of the days was President's Day. So President Barack Obama was just hanging out in the house, and he came downstairs with jeans and house shoes on.
It's a
because
holiday after
Buddy
all.
Buddy Guy and Jeff Beck were rehearsing, and they were loud, and he can hear it. And he came downstairs, and he was like just hanging out, talking to us. And the Secret Service went crazy because they were like, "Oh my God, he's not supposed to do this." But he was like, "These are my peeps from Chicago. I'm coming down, hang out." And so that was one of the things that really stuck with me. And then, of course, just being there with all those legendary artists. That's another thing. But I was standing in line. I'm still upset with Buddy Guy about this because I was standing in line behind him, and we were all about to get our pictures taken with President Obama and Michelle Obama. And he was standing there, and he said to his daughter, I think who he was with, he said, "Man, I can't believe this. From the cotton fields to the White House." And then, of course, I started to cry, and I'm going to ruin my makeup from a picture with the Obamas. And I'm like, "Oh, come on, buddy, why you had to do that to me?"
Yeah.
But yeah, so I remember that because I just felt so honored to be standing there with him and just BB King and, Jeff Beck. It was, yeah. I even though it was kind of like a dream, I still remember lots of moments of that. It was just a wonderful experience.
Sure sounds like it. I remember watching it on television. It was a wonderful moment.
Yeah, and I was talking to BB. This is another thing that happened. I was talking to B, and he said that he had been to the White House for every sitting president since Ford, and I knew that was the truth because I was at his house and I saw all the pictures of him there. He had on his wall, he had pictures with him, every sitting president since Ford and the Pope. I was like, "Oh my God, who is this guy?" And so, but he said he was very proud to be there with this president. Yeah, so that was another thing, another good moment. But
Well, that's great. We probably don't have any more time, but I want to make sure I mention your website, ShemekiaCopeland.com, because there's so much that can be learned there. There's interviews, there's a PBS program there that you can watch and find out.
And I'm supposed to tell everybody to buy On Civil War. It is out right now. Go and buy the record.
It's a wonderful record. Your last record won a lot of awards and got a lot of acclaim, and I think this one is going to be received even better by more people. Everybody who followed that last album and all the new people. It really is a wonderful record.
Thank
and
you.
We look forward to a day when we can hear you and your band playing.
I know, me too.
Hopefully
me too.
that's someday.
Yes, I'm praying for it. I'm praying
All
for
right.
it.
And thank you so much for doing what you're doing for Beyond Hunger, a wonderful organization that provides a lot of food, and a lot of people are in trouble more so than usual.
Yes.
So we need them more than ever, and we're
Yes.
really proud that they're part of our community and doing what
Yes.
they're doing. And
Truly grateful. Yeah.
thank you so much for helping out.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom, for coming out. I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too, Shemekia. Shemekia Copeland, everybody. Thank you.